Hi, everyone. Welcome to Digital Summit. Thank you so much for having me here. My name is Tammy, and I look after marketing for Vietnam for Google APAC. I'm very delighted to accept your invitation today to speak on a topic from marketer to marketer on how do we connect better with our consumers? How do we personalize the conversations and better understand that consumer journey? Well, I think let's start with the obvious, which is there is so much information available. Consumers are seeking help to navigate and make sense of information that they can trust. What we used to know of as a very linear journey towards a purchase decision is simply not the case. It may start with a trigger, an emotional need, an inquiry, a curiosity that then leads the consumer towards a path of exploration and evaluation, exploration and evaluation again, until they are able to make sense of the information out there before they reach a purchase decision. This, by the way, is what we call the messy middle and is all about sense making. So let's just take, for example, consumers that, let's say, are looking for reliable financial insurance information to take one example. They typically need to look for trustworthy sources, and then they want to feel confident enough in order to make that decision. This has been increasingly amplified by the pandemic. We recently conducted surveys and understood that 95% of people in Vietnam agree that it's important to research relevant information about a product or a service before making a purchase decision. And 65% agree that research is more important now compared to 5 years ago. And also 82% say that it is now more important to find a trusted source of information compared to before COVID-19. And this is based on a recent research conducted by Kantar, where 1,000 people were surveyed. So search has become a hub that helps connect consumers to the information that they need. Again, 65% of Vietnamese consumers access one or more touch points by using a search engine. And that brings me to opportunities where marketers can observe these trends and take advantage of certain opportunities. The first opportunity is think about adding search into your marketing plan. And that is because a high percentage of Vietnamese shoppers turn to search for relevant product information. For example, 65% for telco, 66% for finance, 70% for beauty, 75% for vehicle, and as high as 79% for electronics. 86% of Vietnamese consumers agree that they would purchase from brands that also make them feel relieved, meaning who's been helpful in their decision-making process. And so that brings me to that second opportunity. In our recent year in search report, which you can find on Think with Google, we use anonymized search data to better understand what consumers in 2021 were searching for. And this is a great way for strategies to be formed, for marketers to have a better understanding of their consumers. One understanding that we saw was that Vietnamese consumers are becoming increasingly savvy. They want to understand that what they're looking for online is trustworthy. And so this presents a second opportunity where marketers can use search to build trust and not only just for performance. So Vietnamese people say they're more likely to buy from a brand that, one, provides helpful information when they're exploring options, two, makes them feel confident in their decision, and three, empowers them with good, relevant, helpful information to make a good decision. And that brings me to a third opportunity. How do we do this when there is such a proliferation of different searches that happen every day? We think about 15% of questions are new and they have never been asked or have never emerged before every single day. That's an opportunity for marketers to think about using search automation within their marketing campaigns and strategies in order to scale for impact. Let me share a few concrete examples of how other brands have done that. The first tip for brands to drive results and sales with search is number one, be present with consumers and connect early on with them. For example, non-brand search terms are getting 5 times more interest. So you can add broad match keywords to expand the universe of potential queries or questions that consumers are looking for. For example, Kiehl's saw a 20% increase in their website traffic and a 27% rise in online sales after broadening their keyword strategy. A second tip is to be relevant to what people are searching for. So for example, responsive search ads can help automatically create ad messages that match common search queries. And this is one great strategy in which you can really personalize and connect with your consumers, because people have different ways of searching and different needs that they're searching for at various times. A third example, as I've mentioned before, is to embrace automation to boost scale and efficiency. So for example, smart bidding will allow marketers to automatically set up the right bids at the right time for every auction. Hyundai, for example, saw a 16% increase in quotes requests and signups after they had broadened both their keywords and implemented smart bidding. And lastly, another great example is through collaboration. Here we see L'Oreal adopt both video action campaign and smart shopping campaign with Shopee the marketplace. And as a result, they were able to achieve 2x return on ad spend because they were able to show their products across search, YouTube display, and bring relevant consumers back to L'Oreal's online store on Shopee. And with that, I want to continue to highlight the innovation that L'Oreal has been adopting. During COVID, the brand was looking to increase sales and achieve even greater return on ad spend. I have to commend L'Oreal again for their willingness to try out new solutions and experiment. In this case, L'Oreal Vietnam piloted the very first Performance Max for Retail campaign for 6 weeks during November to December of last year. This new campaign type actually helps maximize performance across search, shopping, discovery, and YouTube based on product feed information, and automatically updates these campaigns. So from the results, you can see 4x return on ad spend within November to December, 13x the conversion rate compared to just smart shopping alone, 300% return on ad spend in December, and on 12/12, a significant e-commerce shopping day, nearly 550% return on ad spend. So we're very pleased to continue to partner with L'Oreal, who now believes that Performance Max is the bridge that connects Google's channels to achieve higher conversion optimization with cost efficiency. And with that, I would love to highlight a couple of key takeaways that I hope you can also consider as you implement your marketing strategy. The first is search is a trusted platform chosen by users around the world and in Vietnam when the world is just full of information and information overload. The second is that search helps grow sales. Search is like a physical availability. It allows consumers to purchase products right in front of them when they're in the category buying moment. And last but not least, at Google, we're constantly innovating search, helping create meaningful connections and brand trust as an unbiased aggregator of information. And I hope you find these findings helpful. Please visit us on g.co/think/Vietnam for more research and more insights like those that I've just shared. Wishing you all the best, and thank you very much for your attention.